should move my mic. I probably should move my mic. Probably do about right there. Probably do about right there. Probably do about. Let's see. Check, check. Mic check. Hey, Scott. How are you, buddy? Hope you're having a good day, Scotty. Hopefully audio's good. You can hear me okay. What's up, BDC? I'm doing really well, man. Doing really, really well. How are you? That is the sound of delicious caffeine being opened. Tito, what up, Doe? How are you, Doe? Hope you're having a good day. You are too? Awesome. Very cool. Audio's great. Perfection. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. Well, people seem to really enjoy this yesterday. I had fun with it, so I thought, you know what, let's do it again today, since, I mean, there's really just the Zombie Trips tour, and that's it. He kind of does what he does, you know? Monster Ultra Red is delicious. By the way, Monster, if you ever see this, you want somebody to be a shill for you, wouldn't be hard for me, because I enjoy your tasty sugar-free beverages. Just saying. Hit me up. So, let's see what the free stuff on the portal was today. Yes! 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 Joseph, guys, thank you for the sub. 4 months. Really appreciate it. Peck, how are you? Morning to you, afternoon to me, evening to some of you. I am having a wonderful day. Mid Carter, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, this is still there. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. The free stuff, it was like 1 million in the Stampy cards today. Oh, that's the ticket right there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 10 minutes in game today. It wasn't too much, yeah. Yep. Get our free stuff from El Portal. I made my spreadsheet today for tracking when I get superstars and all that jazz. So I didn't do anything after last night. So we got to get the daily stuff done today before reset. So we can keep leaguing up because that's the slowdown. Probably after reset, Mid-Carter, assuming I can get a showdown win. So we're going to get our auto claim here. All right. Oh, that does give us credit for some of the daily missions now. That's great. We don't have to do Dead Man's Daily. What we do have to do is level up a superstar move, and win a match. That seems doable. What's up, Bogies? How are you? How are you? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, how are you? I don't know. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me, man. I mean, if we're gonna level up a move... Oh, right on, Peck. That's good news. Hi, DJ. How are you? That is really good news, Peck. That makes sense. You can probably just turn your phone off of auto time when you want to play, too, and fix it that way, and manually set your time. Let's give him 1 level. Let's do that. All right. Okay. Boom, boom. Now we just need to win a road match. And we need those daily points. Absolutely. Get that cash, boys. Auto clear ticket, that sweet, sweet VIP points. We're gonna get to VIP too, free to play. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Cats are like one of the best things ever, man. Like, I know I'm biased, but literally one of the best things ever. Love me cats. There's 100 cash there. Okay, so we gotta win the ladies tour, which is gonna be the hardest, and then the guys. So let's go to the ladies first. Yes! 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 Mid-Carter, thank you so much for the 21 months. That's kind of insane, dude. Really appreciate that, Mid-Carter. TTB, you can do free VIP trials. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for when I really need it. I'll save that for when I really need it. Like, when maybe I can get... It's the difference between recruiting somebody or not. What if I open this? What if I open this and pulled Zianka on the free-to-play? Like, what if? Like, everything feels like it could be completely game-changing. Could you imagine? Whoa! 200 shards, though. That ain't bad. Right on, Scotty. I'll take the 200 shards of Zianka. Let's go. Spring Outbreak, baby. I'm gonna get her in Spring Outbreak free. Yeet, my dogs. Okay, let's see what the store has to try and sell the free-to-play that he's not buying today. Or any day. Looks like the same as... Oh, free bag. We want that. We like free on the free-to-play. What if I got Priest at 4-star bronze? That would be dope. Yeah. Okay. Those keys will be great if I can use them. Crap, 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 more crap, some more crap, and more crap. Lots and lots of crap. Okay. Same as yesterday. More crap. To clarify also, I am playing this account free to play, and the videos will be centered around that. But that doesn't mean I won't talk about good offers that new players might see. I won't do a 40 pull. Ever. This account will never have a dime spent on it. Yeah, it was. It's a terrible deal, Sensei. Some of the deals are ridiculously crazy. Yeah, alright. Thanks, Hack. Appreciate it. I'm going to post later this afternoon tomorrow's stream on the YouTube, too, so people can catch up with that if they want. Because, you know, during the stream we talk about stuff, lots of stuff other than just what's going on with what I'm doing, because usually what I'm doing is not that exciting, let's be real here. I feel like I should level up some of Steph's moves, too. I am, Peck. It's a challenge when almost nothing else is, you know? Ooh. You'd rather buy groceries? And I mean, that's... If you have to choose between groceries and a 40 pull, you should never do a 40 pull. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Alright. I think Steph can get it done that way. Thanks, Thor. Appreciate it. How's life in Germany today? Is it morning over there? Is it evening? Is it the 24th or the 25th or the 23rd? It is 3 p.m. Well, almost 3 p.m. on the 24th for me today. But yeah, I'm absolutely... Oh, look at that. What a 5 match. Near midnight in Germany. Right on. You're 9 hours ahead of me then? You're in the future. So I gotta ask you, what's it like in the future, Thor? Will we ever have a space colony on Mars? Or the moon. It's pretty cool knowing someone from the future. Maybe I can get some winning lotto numbers from him. Then we could do 40 pulls, guys. Not on this account, though, because it would completely defeat the purpose. So, what is it? It's the 24th? What are everyone's plans for this week and next? Like, is Halloween a big deal to you guys? Do you have anything fun coming up? Like, you know, anything you're looking forward to in real life, in the game, anything like that? Like, yeah, Bojies. Yeah, what's good? What's new and exciting? 25th where you're at? What's Carnage Con, Mayo? That sounds very interesting. What is it? Cons are generally cool, but I don't know what Carnage Con is. I think that clears the dailies out. Bam. Shampoo. Dailies done and done. Tabletop gaming. Oh, right on. What are you going to play? WrestleMania 40? You're going to go to WrestleMania? That'd be cool. Bucket list, I want to go to a Rumble, and I want to go to a Mania for sure. Those are two things I would like to do at some point. I probably don't put as huge, I should do these. Huh. Priority maybe as other things, because Mrs. Merrick's doesn't like wrestling, right? So I would have other bucket list things in front of that I could do with her. But those would both be fun. Gotcha, that's fair. That's fair, DJ. Right on, Scott. Is the wife or you gonna dress the baby up in Halloween stuff and take pictures? You think that's gonna happen? Is that gonna be a thing? Cousin's wedding. Do you like the cousin? Are they kind of lame? And cousin will probably never watch this, so it's safe to say. Unless Mrs. Go Blue can hear, in which case, don't answer. It's a trap. Also, hi, Mrs. Go Blue. I bet you're happy I'm back streaming. Scott says I'm your favorite. And you love hearing wrestling talk. Or seeing it on the big screen. Is it worse than watching a bunch of Detroit Lions stuff, though? Would you rather hear Merrick's in the background, or would you rather hear Sports Center talking about the Lions? Be honest. Lions are kind of painful. Just saying. Just saying. Is Halloween a big deal in Europe? I'm assuming it's somewhat similar. I mean, I wouldn't know that I would classify it as a big deal here. It's just something we do. Maybe it's a big deal, question mark? Are Europeans very Halloweeny? He said Halloweeny. Haha. Lions are painful. Oh, Pack fan? Do not tell me you like the Packers. Oh, man. Dude. Tell me you don't like the Packers. Yeah, Jabroni, I just pulled 200. Pathfinder I've heard is super good. Let me know. Blade Runner RPG? That sounds sweet. I've never actually done the tabletop thing, really, so to speak, but I find it fascinating, to be honest. Not telling you then? Gosh dang it. I'm from Minnesota, dude. Born, raised, 27 years, so we're mortal enemies. Go, like, wave a frickin' wheel of cheese around. Yes! I appreciate that, Mrs. Go Blue. That means a ton. That means a ton. Just because of that, what is something you're interested in? We'll talk about that for a minute. Right? We can agree the Bears suck no matter what, Pack fan. And I mean, honestly, uh, being from Wisconsin is almost like being from Minnesota and vice versa. So we're sort of like brothers. Sort of. Get out. I'm also really annoyed today. You guys ever get clickbaited and get super annoyed by it? There's this thing showing Keanu Reeves playing Darth Revan in 2024 on Disney Plus in the Darth Revan movie, and I clicked on it and it was fake, and I was really sad because I was like, dude, Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan would be amazing. Sensei, I would a game at Soldier Field would be pretty awesome. Although, the place I would want to go to the least as an opposing fan would probably be Philly. You'd lucky if you'd get out of there alive. How are you, Stredders? What's good, my man? You're a Saints fan? I'm sorry. Harry Potter? Oh, right on. We can talk Harry Potter. I am happy to talk Harry Potter. What's your favorite Harry Potter book? I'm assuming you're a fan of the books and not the movies. Just the movies. That's a great assumption. Do you play video games, Mrs. Go Blue? There's several Harry Potter video games if you do. I don't know if you've played them. I've heard good things, though. You think Chicago's worse than Philly, Sensei? I don't know. I've never been either. To go to as an opposing fan, so I'll take your word for it. I've never been to either. What's up, Adkins? Also, while we're on the subject of Harry Potter, every time I think about the fact that Alan Rickman passed, it makes me sad. I'm not usually super attached to actors or anything, but I really liked Alan Rickman. He was pretty cool. From what I hear, they're all bad to go to. Get out of here. You probably play kickball. You like kickball, huh, Peck? But luckily, I was with Eagles fans. That's hilarious, Scott. Sensei, you working tonight? Do you deal tonight? When I say deal, by the way, I don't mean drugs. I mean cards. Sensei deals cards. Right on. When do you start? No such thing as professional kickball. Book 3, Prisoner of Azkaban. Who's your favorite character? Is there anyone she's particularly attached to? 6:40 to 4... Oh, man. Okay. What time... Do you usually go to bed, like, at, like, 6 a.m. then or something? What's up, Lunatic? How are you? Dodger games are interesting for opposing fans? But she never played it? Okay. Gotcha, Scotty. Around 8? Okay. You're thinking Aussie rules, and yes, I do watch, but much, much less than I used to. Dude, Aussie rules, so we're talking rugby, right? Rugby is legit. Seriously, those guys are tough as nails. A lot of respect for anyone that's going to play the rugbies. Those guys are tough as nails. Gotcha, Sensei. No, rugby is NSW and Aussie rules is rest of country. Eh, okay. This is so confusing. What's NSW? NSW and QLD. What's QLD? QLD. What's up, Rusty? How are you, bud? I bet, Sensei. Rugby looks like it would be fun. Tough question, she says Hermione. Alright, good choice, good choice. New South Wales and Queensland. Queensland? What's Queensland? Is that, like, England? They're states of Australia. Okay. Sorry, New South Wales is New South Wales. Queensland, they're states of Australia. I know nothing about Australia. Interesting. Okay, Gluis. Life's good. How are you, my man? Thanks, Rusty. Been hearing lots of buzz about you guys' podcast. So keep up the good work, my man. From the sounds of it, people are really enjoying it, and you guys are killing it. Got sort of sick of it. Was it the one that was like Pokemon Go? Where you'd like walk around and find stuff outside? Probably easier. Fair enough, Peck. All I know about Australia is that everything outside is poisonous and can kill you. But other than that, I think I'd like to go. Ah, got you, Scott. Gem crushing, but nothing other than gem crushing. Honestly, I want to go everywhere, Peck, and Australians have one of the best accents. Plus, you guys export awesome things like Grayson Waller, so you have to be pretty amazing. I do find this starting a brand new free-to-play account the most interesting champ stream. Thanks, Adkins. Honestly, I'm having fun with it. You rode your kangaroo to work today, too. I don't believe that at all, but that's freaking funny as heck. I rode my kangaroo to work today. That's great. I love Grayson Waller. Absolutely love Grayson Waller. I think he's a star. You're welcome, Rusty. And I'm not just being nice. I have heard lots of good stuff, so congratulations. Keep up the good work, my man. Yeah, TTB, I talk to Gerson pretty often. He's doing well. He's super busy. He works all the time at the Scopely. He doesn't work at Scopely, he works from home, but yeah. I see you played Knifey Spoony before, too. When, yeah, Grayson's amazing. When the game came out, we still lived in the condo, so it was harder to walk around for it. Ah. Got you, Scott. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Rhea Ripley's from Aussie Land, too. Yep. Isn't it crazy when you look at, like, a picture of Rhea Ripley, like, 4 years ago, what she looked like? It's really... I think, as far as, like, for a wrestling persona and stuff, much better, the current look she has. It's just so funny that it almost doesn't even look like the same person. Like, if you saw her walking down the street, you might not recognize her. But the previous look is kind of that, like, cookie cutter look, right? Like, you expect to get with, like, most and stuff. So, like, now she has a very unique look. Hey, Mr. Bungle, how are you, bud? I haven't heard you in a long time. Or talked to you in a long time, I feel like, because I didn't stream and I didn't see you the last couple times I streamed. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Bungle. Yeah, you know, Rusty, I think I would, somebody actually DM me and they're like, dude, you should go on their show. They've had other people on. I'm sure they'd want you. I'm like, yeah, they talked to me about it and I'm just really hard to nail down. It's not that I don't want to do it because I know I would have fun. I'm just like, really difficult to schedule something with because I hate scheduling. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bungle. Are you doing okay, bud? Yeah, by far, Sensei, since I have like 6 cards on the account, as of today, he's by far the best. Are you doing okay, Mr. Bungle? We are here for you, bud, if you want to talk at all or anything. Doing pretty well. It's good to see the family again. Right on, bud. That's good to hear. My next best card is 2-star silver, and he was 3-star gold from the portal, so he is very, very good. Plus he has the monthly MP bonus, and when you can't use any trainers yet, because I haven't unlocked Entourage, it makes a big difference. You know, I don't know, Mid Carter. That's a great question. I wonder who we get for free next week. I'm actually low-key really excited about that. Don't say Zombie Finn, that's not exciting. Although it is a technician, so I'll take it. I don't even have a tech on my roster yet. It is Finn, unfortunately. Yeah, well, it's alright. The great thing is I'll have the account started and ready for MLCs for sure by Hall of Fame month, so I'll at least get a Hall of Fame poster. At least it won't be Z Banks. Yeah, there's so many good Lady Tricksters. I'm not worried about that. I'll run into a really good Lady Trickster eventually. Not even worried. Alright, we got the what I really wanted out of there was the MP, the TP, MP, TP. So we got that done. And I think once I unlock this next thing, we can do showdown match if we find someone we can beat. He would be the best tech on my roster. Ah, man. I don't know when we'll get Waller. I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to getting him in the game. He's got to be a Showboat, right? Showboat or Trickster, because he's a heel. For his first iteration, it's got to be a Showboat. I would think it would be a Showboat, because he feels like a Showboat. But I could also see Trickster. I kind of want a new Gable too. At some point, I really like Chad Gable though, so you know. What match should I break? Also, thanks Rusty. It seems like people are enjoying this, which is really the main thing. Like it's much more fun to stream. I think when they come out the first time, a lot of times they try to match it, Rusty. But after that, not so much. I think the first time it's often their first release, it kind of matches. You know, like Cora Jade, she's a heel, she's a trickster. Not really sure about Nikita being a tech, but yeah. I actually like him on the mic too, BDC, but yes, his ring work is impeccable. It's really, really good. His matches with Gunther, woo! Gunther puts on great matches in general. Walter does, but him and Gable's matches were really good. Showboat Gable, honestly, while not fast, is really solid. No, I have my other one, Mr. Bungle. I have my other one. Yeah, Rusty. There really isn't anything for new players, and also lately the game, is basically you at least my experience with the game of late, unless I decide to chase some feud leaderboard points, every event I use the CSS and do the CSS that are required, and then I'm basically done. There's no reason to do like an event breakdown, because the event breakdown is use your CSS, and then if you want any more milestones, you spend, right? I agree with you, Shad. I think Gable beating Gunther would be kind of perfect. I would accept like an LA Knight IC title run too, but I would prefer it to be someone like Gable. Honestly, I think Gable is a much better fit. LA doesn't need a title, but a title will be good for him. I could also see LA taking the title off of Seth at some point, or whoever takes it off of Seth, right? Also, I could see Gunther taking the title off of Seth and running with that for a while, etc., etc. Yes, 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 Footers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Rusty, in general, a lot of the... WWE champions with the raid. Really, really appreciate that, Davey. Thank you. You did not have to do that. So thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that. You are a much better dude than I am, Davey. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream on the Champs channel. Did you guys enjoy the stream? Davey is entertaining AF, so I better hear some yeses. Yeah. What's up, DN Grubs? Bearded One Guy, how are you? Twitch, hey, DN Grubs. That gets me every time, my man. Gets me every time. Tino, how are you? I'm doing good, Bearded One Guy. Sorry, I'm doing well. Very well. Yeah, he talked about his D. Well, that's good to hear. He has rigged giveaways. Hash Brown rigged. Hey, Brother Ray, Danger Team, Lux. I hope you guys are all doing well. Tazbike, what up, though? What's up is... This is my free-to-play account. Fishy, how are you, Fishy? Oh, that's nice, Zito, that you got in on it. Very nice. What's up, Socko Football? Scon? Delvin? Yeah, welcome to the ads on Twitch. Hashtag back from ads. How are you, Grubs? Eagles! Faction will be ready tonight or tomorrow? Great. Welcome back, Rusty. Where were we at, Rusty? You got Z-Liv. Oh, congrats. I do not. Enjoy. She's very strong. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Oh, that's awesome, Tino. That's really good to hear. Oh, yeah. So, in general, lately a lot of the game is, like, kind of stale. You use the CSS. There's not a lot of... It's hard to find really good ideas. I mean, in general, right? Like, what's gonna be something people haven't seen? What's something people want to see? I mean, a lot of the game revolves around doing pulls for a lot of people. And then for a lot of people, pulls aren't realistic, right? So, this way, I've never done anything like this too. So I was getting kind of bored. And this gives me something to work at, right? Like, that I'm actually earning everything, like I'm not buying anything. Obviously I have no problem buying things, because I spend on my main account. But yeah, Davey, your voice changed. Yeah, it did. I mean, we'll see when we get... if people want to see that stuff, Rusty... Like, I will do it. Like, that's, like, I'm happy to do it. Like, so I was shocked. Hey, TSD, how are you? With how many people watched the first video. I was expecting less than 500 views, to be honest. I was expecting this to take a while. Before people were interested in it. I have 6 superstars, TSD. I'm about, at this point, 3.5 hours into playing. Yeah. So, Steph, I believe, unlocked for League 3. Bliss was League 2. Drew was free on the portal. He's by far my best. Yeah, it's looking great, right? Yeah, portal is got to be the best thing for free people. Yeah, Mid-Carter. So far, it's let me check the analytics for you. It was the fastest views, they're the most views. Not the longest watched, because it was a short video for me. I mean, I don't often do sub 10-minute videos, you know. Most of my videos are 15 to 30. Way too long for the YouTube world, to be honest. I could do much better cutting those down. It was first in views for the month for me, for how long it had been up. Not like total views, because I think Zombie Priest is my best video of the month so far. That's like up close to 4K views. Usually I would say an average video for me does like right around 2K by the end of the month, and then a bad video is like 1,200 to 1,300 views, and good videos are 4K and up. Yeah, Ford, I do. I hope so. That is the goal, right? Like I want to be able to show progressing through the contests and that kind of stuff, and then getting key pulls, so I can improve my roster and that stuff. Yeah, Rusty. That's what I ran into a lot too. Everyone's like, I don't have any of those, or a lot of comments are, I don't have any of those. How do I invite Merrick's free to play? So the faction thing on it. Thanks, brother Ray. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Yeah, I guess Scon. I don't have contests yet. No faction yet. All at no showdown yet. Thanks, Double Zero Demo. How are you? What's up, Twitch Lobster? So about the faction thing, I want to be realistic, right? Like this roster wouldn't get into a faction, right? I don't want to go to a faction that's carrying me and I'm getting better rewards than a normal person would get because I have a name. You know what I mean? So I want to be very careful with what I do with this account faction-wise, because the goal with this is that somebody will be able to watch the episodes, like 1 through whatever, and watch the progression, and be able to replicate that themselves, right? Like hopefully they'll pick up a bunch of tips along the way, and it'll make it easier. But that's kind of the point of it, as far as being useful content. Point of it for me is I have no idea what it's like to start the game over or start now. I also have no idea what it's like to be a free-to-play player, so it keeps me more in touch with the game. So I'm lazy, Tino. I don't want to make one. I think Eagles is making one. There are a lot of people that have been making free-to-play accounts, and like I feel like we're gonna race to see who can get like either the biggest roster or the farthest through the stuff or the best league or the highest league ranking stuff. So we might just do one a faction with a bunch of us that have made free-to-play accounts. So yes, if I didn't answer it, I'm gonna manage both accounts. I don't know how much I will. So feud will be the hardest, I think, like as far as from a time perspective, because I usually feud, it takes like 2 or 3 hours. So I mean, boss is not going to take long on this account because I have no one that can play boss. Right, and that's going to take a while. So so we'll see, to answer your question. But yeah, it's really it's a totally different game. Health packs are going to be a concern. I have 37 health packs. It's not a lot. How are you, Spider Guard? AK Kelly, what's up, Sapper? For this game, a little bit of one. If that came off as arrogant, I apologize. That was not the goal. At all. I just don't want to be in a faction because people know who I am. Because it's not realistic, you know? For a starting out player. Okay, cool. Well, sometimes, Sapper, I say stuff and it is not at all what I mean. Or I intend to say. So, it comes out very wrong. So you never know. Oh yeah, dude. For me, apply daily. That's hilarious, Sap Daddy. For me, it's the speed is agonizing because I'm used to only 2.0 in everything. For a new player, they wouldn't know any better, but for me, that's the hardest thing to deal with by far. Is the speed. Because I'm just like, come on, I know you can go so much faster than this. If I didn't know that, I think it would be fine. I also have to turn my AC on for a little bit. I'm getting super warm. If the sound gets bad, let me know. I don't know, Peck. I have no idea. I haven't looked into any of that stuff. I'm going to be surprised by just about everything along the way. It is gluous, a little bit, yeah. Yes, so, demo, couple things. One, it's bad enough that I spend on one account. In my opinion, I would have to be a complete buffoon to spend on a second account. Can you hear the AC? Do I need to adjust my volume? So, if you can hear the AC, let me... Oh, you're kidding? Okay. I turned our attic in our house into our game room. Like, it's got all the PCs and all of that up here. And as you people know... What do you mean, you people? Heat rises. So, it's always the warmest room in the house. So, exactly. So even when the heater's on, I usually have my AC on pointed at me. I have a little floor AC unit that I point right at me. Yeah, Sapper's the guy with the Doge. Heat rises, but not a fart. It's terrible. So, Rusty. That's an interesting... So, we were actually trying to figure this out. Right? Like, on yesterday's stream. We were assuming computers they like to make heat for 2. So it doesn't help with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 computers up here doesn't help. What was I gonna say? I don't know, I forgot what I was talking about. Nope, no backstage pass or anything. You want to see the loot? I will show it to you if you want to see it. It's pretty gosh dang terrible. Oh, yeah. We were talking about the game a bunch and trying to figure it out. Like, the best we could come up with is they're worried about overwhelming people because no entourage abilities, no speed up, no autoplay. The autoplay I think they want people to learn the functionality, so I think, like, how the game plays, so I think no autoplay is good. The no speed ups, the best thing I can come up with is I bet you most people, when they start this game, are thinking it's going to be Candy Crush Wrestling. So, my guess would be the animation is slow. So it can hook them on the fact that these wrestlers are doing moves and showcase that, right? I don't know if that's accurate. That's the best I could come up with for that. I really want to save this 5 match. Really? You couldn't have done 60 more damage to let me keep the 5 match? Keeples will do wonders for me. Oh, this is not Striker Steph. This is Trickster Steph. Striker Steph would be amazing. Anyway, I think what I was trying to say, and totally lost track like 5 times, is I think they're trying, what we came up with is they're probably trying to integrate people into the game slowly and not inundate them with too much stuff too quick. We think it's League 7 for Pulse, but I'm not sure. And I think for Keeples, and I think you have to be that before the MLC starts, is what people are saying. But this feels... Here's a perfect example. I went back to playing Diablo Immortal. I started a brand new account. And in 3 weeks, I'm completely caught up with everything except legendary gems and gems, which has a big spend component or time. But the point being is, I can play all of the content in 3 weeks. This game, there is no way I will be caught up in 3 weeks or 3 months. And I think that's a little bit of a problem, and I would imagine would slightly deter people. So maybe I know they recently sped up the league progress. We'll see how it goes. But I think that's something they need to continue to work on to keep new players hooked. As far as along that line, if you were here day one, the offers they were offering new players was absolutely disgusting. It would make me want to quit when I found out how terrible they were. We're talking 2-star gold Andre, Showboat Andre for $15. This is not one I would at all buy. I think it's not good value, but at least it's not Showboat Andre for $15. So I think it's terrible offers for new players. They're getting ripped off. 40 TP for $5 and one of these loopholes. It's absolutely horrible, and these should not be loots at all. This should not be new player offers. As soon as they move up and get any kind of wear, every one of these was just like, wow, I got screwed over. And that's my opinion. That's how I look at it. $15 for a 2-star bronze ABA, just because it has his gear, which they're going to think, oh, it has his gear. Look at how this is worded, right? Oh, that sounds really good. A new player wouldn't know that this is like the worst $15 they could possibly spend. So people keep saying that, Southside. It's my free-to-play account. But this is more about players starting the game and having a guide to it than it is about being free to play, right? Because there are free to play people. Oh, you're messing with me. Okay. All right. Because I've got a bunch of comments about that, and I'm like, guys, just because I'm playing free to play doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about how terrible this is. Because if somebody new is watching, do not spend this money. Wait till you league up a little bit. Your dollar's going to go way farther, even by our considered crappy offers. These are terrible. No, it doesn't come with moment coins. These are the manager league points, so you can league up faster. Also garbage. That's so you can league up faster, so you don't need to do your dailies. So they're basically selling you ways to league up. Absolutely terrible. This is horrible. Like, really? $5 for worthless tokens. Like, what they're doing to new players there is absolutely terrible. Yeah, membership trials are fun too, Bob. Welcome in, bud. How are you, Bob? No access to Backstage Pass. That would actually be a good offer. Yeah. This is the loot they get, which you'd have. This is the loot coin you're buying. 2-star silver trash. It's horrible. These are worth negative money. These offers are worth negative money. They should be paying them to pull. That's how bad they are. Yeah, Bob, it's super fun. I'm having more fun than forever. Right here. Really? I mean, at least Rhea and Sasha are decent, but they're free in the key pulls as soon as you get them. So it's just disgusting what they're doing here. Like, it actually really bothers me. NWO Power Loot, they're 100% playing on people's love of the NWO. These are at least 3-star silver, but every one of these is a free poster in like keys. They're gonna get them right away. It's absolutely horrible that that's what they're selling. So yeah. Also the League loot, I'm saving every one of these because at League 3, a 2-star silver, what? Like, this is, nah. I'm just gonna save these. Absolute waste to spend them now. Yeah, it's really bad. What? Yeah, so If you have any friends that start the game, tell them not to touch spending at this point anyway. There's not a single offer there. No, I'm not gonna... Exactly, Rusty. Do better, be better, Scopely. I mean, that's not okay to new players. I'm not gonna do trivia. Screw that. Trivia is super boring. I got better stuff to do with my life. Yeah, so that's probably the most... There's two things. One, nowhere in the game has it told me about the portal. So if I'm a new player, I go to the portal, I get Drew. It's a difference maker. So the game should take people to the portal and walk them through signing up for the portal. That's my biggest complaint, along with the starting offers. And then also, when you load in the game, these offers are there and the loot's not there till League 3. So you can buy this loot before you can even spend the coins. So those things are all terrible and need to change. Token exchange, just to give you options. And I mean, like, if you've been playing a while, you don't get 2 stars anymore, so you're never going to use those. Yeah. So there's a lot, hopefully. They will fix, work on, make better for existing players. And new players, I mean. Because if you want to get new people to play, this is not the way. And I feel like it's really... I don't understand. So what I would do is just straight off the bat, every account gets access to Entourage. Put that in the tutorial at the start. Everybody gets every single 4 MP trainer, 100%. From Sting to all of them, free. They get every gem generate, including Rizar. Everyone should have Rizar. Free. And then they get every special gem generate, Rusev, Matt, Callisto, all of those free. So you have the base trainers, none of the coaches, but you have all the trainers. And you should have access to all of them right away. Entourage should be open within the first few hours, because it's really what makes this game different than something else. Well, I've only played 3 hours, so the fact the faction isn't open yet isn't really a big deal to me. Yet. That's normal for a lot of games. So that one isn't bothering me. Yet. We'll see how that goes. I mean, they should just give you the free characters for free. When their month rolls around, which they usually do. But I'm actually having a lot of fun playing it, even if the speed is a little bit painful. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, so... Which is the important thing. Sako, you must not have heard me. Yeah, Zombie Drew for free is great. He's gonna help a bunch. It's just to give you options. Most of the lower tokens, you don't get superstars that low, so most of us aren't using them, I would assume. I don't ever use lower tokens. I can't 3-star, what, gold is the lowest we get basically now? 3-star bronze, so you don't need any really and not very many of those usually. So, I mean, like, I have thousands of them. I'm not doing the token exchange personally yet. I might end up exchanging some, but unless I have to, I'm not. Yeah, he's great. He's purple, flat purples. The flat trainers are going to be amazing. Later, Peck. Take care, bud. Thanks for being on. Gotcha, Crazy Dina. I think there is a free trial for King of Kings. Yes. I would save it personally for a month when that might make a difference. Oh, Sensei, sounds like it's going to be a fun night. You should make sure you have them. I think it's just a dumb timer, Sako. I'm pretty sure it's going to be there forever. Definitely make sure you have some, Sensei. Yeah, dude. I feel like you're getting sick. I would clarify, though, before you make plans, because we don't always read things the right way. It's possible she just wants some AA batteries. Sapper's got a good point, so I would clarify and see if you need the blue chew or not. I can appreciate that, Sensei. Southside keeping score at home. The Southside keeping score at home. Blue Chew, if you're watching this stream and need someone to advertise it. Oh, look at that beautiful cascade. Being Merrick's paying dividends. Oh, that's the fastest win I'm gonna have all night. Well, Rusty, I'm pretty lucky. I married somebody that's awesome and is my best friend and shares the same interests, so I'm pretty much winning all the time. Just saying. Indeed, Tino, indeed. For those that don't know, I met Mrs. Merrick's playing Lord of the Rings online, and I think we've been together 16 years, so I suppose I met her about 17 years ago. Yeah, fair enough. Are you talking about for tours, Elvin? If you're talking about for tours, over the weekend, I did a video on him having to beat the special tours from the weekend event, I think it was. It's up on YouTube. Let me grab you the link, and that will walk you through how I beat the tours with him with no strap. I'll grab the link for you, bud. I just did that video recently, a tour build for him. That was like 2 videos ago, so it'll still apply other than the props for MP down against Zombie Ray, but this beat 6-star bronze. There you go. That's true, Crazy Dina. I might have had that coming, but yes, she did. They are, Gluis. They absolutely are. There's the link, Elvin. That should help you, bud. If it doesn't, let me know. You met your wife playing WoW? Nice, Shuffleupagus. So, Mrs. Merrick's and I met Lord of the Rings online. We co-led a guild, and we're also the raid leaders for it during Wrath of the Lich King. We played Dark Age of Camelot together. That wasn't as much fun for her because I had played it a ton. And I always played solo, so I basically really was not super fun to play with on that one. We played Final Fantasy XIV a bunch together, a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, tons and tons of Diablo 3, Diablo 4, Diablo Immortal. Wrath of the Lich King was super fun. That was a really good expansion. I like that a lot. Triple H kind of sucked for me, Socko Football. He just takes time. Matchy match and no move the pin bar if you're patient. Otherwise, sub leaving the power gems and then matching stuff is okay too. Not the I hate him. On full disclosure, I just set him up to choose a bunch of black gems, let it autoplay for the first 2 tours, and then didn't bother with hell mode. I let him autoplay, and then hell mode I didn't bother. I just won it with a different zombie because I don't have fun playing with him. So I was in Minnesota, she was in Oregon. I had zero interest or intention of it ending up this way, and neither did she. She was in the middle of a 2.5-year divorce, and the last thing she wanted was a relationship. The last thing I wanted was a divorced woman with 3 kids. Oh, that's awesome, Jabroni. So we were honestly, we were just friends. I had no interest in her whatsoever, and we were playing Lord of the Rings online, and we would hang out and talk a bunch. I'm like, oh, she's actually pretty cool. Actually, at first, I thought she was a dude, right? I just assumed everyone was a dude back then. Yeah, Kato. And so, we just did a bunch of stuff in the game together. I'm like, oh, this person's actually really cool. Found out they're like divorcing woman with kids and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I have zero interest in them, right? Like, it's not why I play video games. But the more we did stuff together, I'm just like, we talk, and I'm like, she's actually pretty cool. This is shocking. Anyway, after like probably about 6 months or so, I'm like, I think I actually like her. And I made the mistake of telling her that. Boy, was she mad. I thought she didn't talk to me for like 2 days, and I'm like, well, you know, I guess that's the end of that. She was so pissed. She was super pissed. Yeah, I like her. She was very mad at me. She wanted nothing to do with any kind of relationship. She was very clear she wasn't interested in me like that. I just didn't take no for an answer. So eventually I wore her down. I came out I came out to visit her. I was gonna stay for a weekend. I stayed 2.5 weeks. Fit what I could fit in my car, or went back to Minnesota for 5 days. Fit what I could fit in my car. Moved out here for good. Only knew her. Didn't have a job. Didn't have a place to stay. And never looked back. I found out on the drive out back here that I got an apartment I had looked at. And then basically I went in to twice a week to a construction company till they gave me a job. Took like a month of me going in 2 days a week before they actually hired me. But I just kept bugging them. And then the economy went to crap and I needed a job, so I started working retail, and that's terrible. Retail was. But had to do it. Right on, Shuffleupagus. What are we talking about, Twitch Lobster? Are we talking about Drew? I don't know, that's just what I set up for at the time. That's not the only way you can run him. There's plenty of ways you can run him. Later, Sensei. Take care, bud. Sapper, what branch did you serve in? Pretty much, Kid Kelly. Yeah, I'm tenacious when I want something. Very stubborn. I was just gonna ask then, how do you feel about it? Yeah. That was my next question, Sap. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, oh this? Yeah, this is just a 3-star. This is not his optimal build. I can't even run trainers, right? So this is apparently speed unlocks at League 7 and autoplay at League 10. That's fair, Sapper, right? Like, as far as life choices, he could do a lot worse things, right? So even if you would prefer a different branch, no reason not to be proud of him. Yeah, that's awesome. Good. I think that's a perfect outlook, Sap. Yes, I get Woods at League 4. That's awesome, Platinum Patrick. And what's funny is, you know, the few friends I had were like, she's just using you, you know, she'll get rid of you, etc., etc. I finished the points, Jabroni, so it'll be fine, but yes, I think so. And what's funny is, she's got a way better job than me now. She makes more than double what I do. Because she's a nurse administrator person, so it's kind of funny. That's hilarious, Shuffleupagus. Does the Army one tell the Navy one it's nice of him to give him a ride to the fight? Crack is a thing. Well, Sapper, crack would definitely be worse than the Marines. That's hilarious, Shuffle. I mean, who doesn't? What, Tino? When I talk about being lucky and very happy with what I have, who wouldn't want a gamer girl that's a nurse and makes good money? Just saying. I'm just saying. Gamer girl that's a nurse alone conjures up a lot of really positive thoughts. So I have zero complaints. Literally. She is also insanely smart. She gets pissed. Southside, if you see her, will know she hates it. She's literally a genius, like on the IQ tests. But she hates if I say that to anyone. She is incredibly smart, and to me, she's still the most fascinating person I've ever met in my life, which is probably why it works, because I get bored with stuff super easy. And she's not like anyone else I've ever met. So, yeah, it works really well for me. Yeah, she's very good at trolling as well. Also, I mean, I wasn't a streamer. But she did pick me, so that just shows she's got amazing taste. But if she was here, she would say I didn't give her a choice, which is not far wrong.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't know how much potential there was. When you're 27 years old and never been in much of a serious and actually never been in any serious relationship, and overnight you're a stepdad with like 3 kids. Well, technically it wasn't overnight, right? Like, it's not like I don't think like the kids were limited how much they were around me at the start at all, and we introduced me into their life slowly. So it wasn't like a shock, because that stuff's really hard on kids anyway, you know? But, they were 3, 5, and 7, I think? Which, going from no responsibility to that is not an easy adjustment. Especially when you're used to only thinking about yourself.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I mean, I don't look bad. Like, I'm a little overweight, obviously, but I don't have a hideous face. And I have really good facial expressions. I think a camera would definitely enhance my stream. I think more people would watch. But it's not needed. No, you can keep tangenting, Jabroni. Yeah, Titus and Naka are up there for $10. I will get them both in keys eventually. My free deal today was Cody shards, 10 of them, and then the stamp was 1,000,000 coins, so that was huge. You know, Platinum Patrick, I feel like I had no idea what I was getting into, but also the truth of the matter is I didn't care. It didn't matter, right? Like, you ever know something? Death, Crazy Dina scares me too. Also, thanks for the chat. You ever know something with the utmost certainty that it just nothing else really matters? You know? Like, I knew without a doubt that she was it for me. Never felt like that about anyone else. Don't ever. She just, something's always been different there. So Vic, that depends on what you mean by tough. So, it was a 2.5-year long divorce for a reason. If by tough you mean somebody turning you into CPS because the only reason you would want to be with somebody is because you're a child predator looking to abuse their kids and then having to be investigated, you could say that would be tough. If you could say having them file false police reports and having to get them taken care of, you could say that would be tough. The first 2 years was every time the phone rang, it was being terrified because you didn't know what was coming next. Yeah, you could say it was tough. Yeah. So it all worked out in the end. But yeah, it was very tough at the start. It's okay. I mean, like, it's okay, man. Like, it was hard at the time, for sure. Dang, Jamie. Those are good ones. Way to go. Zandel, I would be in jail if I did that. And wouldn't be any good to anyone. But were this 30 years ago, that would have happened for sure. Some things may be worth it. Yeah, except I'm no good to Mrs. Merrick's in jail, so. Some things, there's not a lot you can do. Yeah, Vic. So, to your point about being tough like that, yeah, absolutely, Shuffleupagus. To your point about that, I'm really lucky, right? The kids all love me. I love them. I look at them like they're my own. All three of them have said to me, I'm more of a real dad than their real dad is. And, like, I feel lucky. I genuinely do. Well, some of that was tough. Honestly, it's probably way more awkward for him. So it wasn't fun though, right? You don't, I mean, like, the hard part for me was he made her life so hard because he was basically he didn't really care how things affected the kids. He just wanted her life to be as miserable as possible. I had a harder time not wanting to destroy him because he was making her life harder. That was the hardest part for me, right? So felt like I was constantly having to control my temper because I didn't want him doing that to her, if that makes sense. So Crazy Dina, when I started boxing, George, my trainer, after a few rounds said, you know, you're supposed to try and dodge the punches, right? The goal isn't to block them with your face. Because of football, I was used to fighting through pressure. So somebody would throw a punch, and I would walk into it with like my head ducked down, just take it to be able to hit them. Like I didn't even try to block them. I would just take a punch to be able to hit them. So you could say that at the start it was a lot like that. What he did, and it was horrible, he put me in there with lightweights, and he made me keep my hands down, and he let them box my face with my hands down. It really isn't fun getting punched in the nose when it's broken. I will tell you that right now. It's an explosion of pain that makes your eyes water. Need to learn the ancient art of no be there. Exactly. That's what he did. So I learned to move my head because every time I got hit in the nose, literally it hurt so bad and it made your eyes water. So yeah. But I was like really stubborn, right? Like I wanted to spar. I wanted to spar the pros if I was gonna go. So I kept bugging him. When can I get in there with the pros? When can I get in there with the pros? Right? I think I'd been there like 2 months, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna let you spar Banks." David Banks was one of the bigger names in Portland boxing back then. He was on ESPN's The Contender. And he's like, "I'm gonna let you spar him." He's like, "But you need to protect yourself because he will try and hurt you." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, I'm fine. Just let's go, George. Let's go." He's like, "No," he's like, "I mean it. He's gonna try and hurt you." I'm like, "Okay, it's fine." So, like I said, I've only been boxing like 2 months, right? I have really not much idea what I'm doing. And we get in there, and I got my hands up, you know, in front of my face, and he hits me with a hook on the side of the head. So I move my hands outside to try and block the next one. Then he hits me with the jab in the middle. I move my hands in. He hits me with the hook. I try and wrap him up, and he just backs up and hits me in the face because he's quicker, right? So we after the first round, walk back to the side, and and George is like, he's like, "You need to protect yourself." I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. So go for the second round, more of the same. I haven't hit him once. Literally haven't hit him once. He's just tagging me left, right, center. Go out there again for the third round. By the second round, when I looked, everyone in the gym had quit like training and were watching, and I don't know why. He busted my nose, so I'm like bleeding everywhere. Go out there for the third round, and I don't know this, of course, but Banks has decided that this is his last round of sparring. So he, for 3 minutes, punches me as hard as he can, as much as he can, to the point where when the bell dings, he literally collapses to the canvas because he's that spent. He literally hit me as hard as he could for 3 minutes, and I mean everything landed. So this is no headgear, no nothing, right? This is just mouth guard, straight up. Yeah. Walk over to the side, and George is like, "Well, we know you can take a punch." About 2 months later was the last time Banks would spar me. He couldn't, if you went to his right, he couldn't throw his good punches. So I just kept working to his right. I busted his nose up. Not broke it, but he was bleeding out of his nose, and that was the last time he ever sparred me. I was heavier, so big advantage. But after that, though, everyone in the gym was really nice to me. Simply because it apparently was a big deal that he beat the crap out of me and couldn't knock me down. But the whole canvas was like covered in blood and stuff, my blood. And yeah, I didn't do very well. Pretty much, Zandel. So most of the time after that, I sparred Anthony. He's 6'6", 240 pounds. No, I don't, Mule. Huge dude. I'm 6 foot, and when I was boxing, I got down to like 280. 270 maybe. Anyway, he's way taller than me, so we would spar, and he would always win the first round, and I would always go to his body super hard, right? Like, the most fun thing ever is when you hit somebody so hard with a body shot, they lose their mouthpiece. I can't explain how good a feeling that is. It's so fun. But we used to spar him. Anyway, one day, like, we get done sparring and he comes up to me. He's like, "You're crazy, dude." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You're crazy." He's like, "I don't mind getting hit." He's like, "But I hit you with one of my best shots, and you always just get this little smile on your face like you like it, and then you just keep coming forward." He's like, "I don't get it." And I'm like, "Well, they don't hurt." He's like, he's shaking his head. He's like, "That doesn't make sense." I'm like, "It feels good." He's like, "Yeah, you're crazy." It actually, in the ring, to me, feels good. The next day, it does not feel good. But boxing was a lot of fun. But no, I was not good at moving. I was good at using my face to block punches. Yeah, well, I still have 6, Brian. We almost have League 4 unlocked here. Ain't so bad. Yeah, kind of, Mule. Probably because I used to watch those all the time. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. But I did find out against like somebody that tall, if you kept hammering their body, so Anthony would usually win the first round pretty easily. Second round was usually about even. By the third round, I was beating him because it slows people down and they don't like getting hit in the body for some reason. I don't know why. I never got hit with a body shot that even kind of hurt. Not even once. But people do not like getting hit in the body, and it definitely slows them down. So... pretty much, Zandel, yeah. Awesome, Jabroni. Are you going to try any pulls? Of the free pulls, or are you going to save them? Oh, I got hit with them, Spider Guard. Yeah, Sap, I've seen it plenty of times. I just have never got hit with one that hurt. Ever. I got hit plenty of times, they just never hurt. So... I think, though, to be fair, most people aren't probably great at throwing them. They more go for the head, I suppose. Oh, nice, Jabroni. Later, Shuffleifigus. Definitely the hardest I ever got hit was Banks during that 3 minutes. But that's because I didn't even have my hands up. I didn't block anything, so that was easily the worst. Why didn't I put Drew in? This would be over. That was definitely the hardest. I only had one amateur fight, heavyweight fight. 3 rounds. I think it was 3 knockdowns and 3 standing 8 counts on him. Fair enough, Spider Guard. I knocked him down with the second punch I threw. I threw a feint jab, like basically a fake jab, and then I threw a straight right, and I punched through him like you're supposed to, and I don't think I knocked him down so much as I knocked him over, because I punched through him and it like tipped him over backwards. with this. That was the second punch I ever threw in a sanctioned fight. The reason I didn't have more is back then I was working at Walgreens. We were super poor, and I got promoted to the pharmacy. My schedule changed, and gas went up to like $4 a gallon. I couldn't afford to keep driving the hour and 15 minutes each way to the gym, the Portland boxing gym from where I lived. So that was kind of the end of that. Mrs. Merrick said that I should not take the promotion and I should keep boxing, but I thought we needed the money more, and I should have listened to her probably. I've seen how big Zandel is. That doesn't sound like it would be fun. I'm also fat and out of shape now. That's fair enough, Brian. That's fair enough. Brian, I don't like getting punched to the body either, or the head, or the arms, or anywhere else. That's really funny, Brian. That's fair. Like I said, when someone else that's boxing says you're crazy, you're probably wired a little bit differently. You know. Yeah, TP is really hard. Agreed. We do get a decent amount of coin. TP is definitely rough. Round is a shape. It is, Sapper. Round is a shape. Listen, if I ever do have a boxing match, I'm coming out to a Miley song. That's how you'll know it was Merrick's Gaming in real life. If I ever have a boxing match, I'm coming out to a Miley song. What do you think? I mean, what do you think the odds are? So if the Paul boys can get a boxing fight, wouldn't it be more entertaining to have a fat middle-aged streamer see if he could have a fight? I think that would sell. Would you guys watch that? Wrecking Ball does feel appropriate, 100%. You think they could sell tickets for that on pay-per-view? Could I stream my own fight? Only if it was voice only. I'm commentating my own fight. You got my view with his wife, maybe. Boxers of Champs streaming. Yeah. I think I'm losing this, by the way. They're coming to a pay-per-view near you. Yes. 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 IKU, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 1 year, my man. Thank you. That's awesome. Brawl for All 2. Just make sure I equip the right entourage. Let's do this right. I can't just do stupid stuff on this account, clearly. These health packs are precious. Did they really Spider Guard? That's actually funny. I don't know that I count as an influencer though. I mean, like, I don't think that I actually count as an influencer. I think all of my view counts are way too low to actually count as an influencer, you know? McLovin! How are you and Sharn, my man? Welcome in. It is good to see you, McLovin. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. And Sharn? I mean, not really. You just saw me doing it and thought it would be fun. You wanted to suffer because misery loves company with me? I'm doing well, bud. Thanks for asking. I am doing well. Doing well. Good deal, Crazy Dina. Oh, man. He'd destroy me, but I'd have fun with it. That dude's a heck of an athlete. You don't have entourage ability. You don't unlock entourage until 4. And you can only equip one anyway, even when you do, because they're too low level. So I'm not even allowed to equip an entourage right now. I don't really understand that part. That doesn't really make sense to me. But what do I know? I'm 43 years old playing this game. There we go. That got it done. One more match, and I think we unlock League 4. $25 purple TP. Yeet. You're asking how good are Striker Randy and Striker Belair? Well, what do you have to compare them to, Skeeter? Like, for example, I think Zombie Priest is a better striker, right? And he's free this month, so you'd be way better off, in my opinion, leveling up Zombie Priest, if that makes sense. I don't know who that is, Mayo. Who's Sanche? Sanche? Sanchai? As for Striker Belair, unless you have all of her moments and unless you have a drip plate on her, not so much. Actually don't know Sanchai. Muay Thai legend, yeah, I'd probably not go well for me. He's a Muay Thai legend. Those guys are pretty tough. Yeah, Spider Guard, we all do, I would say. Actually don't know him. I enjoyed watching a lot of... So I used to like UFC when it first came out. Oh, no problem, Andre. I hope you're enjoying it. Fair enough, Skeeter. As Belair, like, Nikki Cross would definitely be a better striker. Pain Bliss would be a better striker. I don't know if you have either of those two. Who else, guys, would be a better lady striker? I'm a little bit rusty when I can't look at them. Nice, Brother Ray. You think you need the learning curve? Okay, so that could be... I tend to, like, really want EST Belair without moments or drip, Sap. Without moments or drip. Original UFC, I used to like Hoist Gracie and stuff like that. Yeah, Striker Rhea is solid. That's a good shout. Striker Rhea is pretty solid as well. I think she's better than EST without EST having the really good stuff. Oh, look at that cascade. That was beautiful. Is Sasha better? Yeah, I think probably. Yeah, probably. I think you're right. Close. None of them scale great into 6-star land. Probably. Who would scale the best into 6-star land out of those? Probably Rhea? I would say probably Rhea would scale the best into 6-star land, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Lady Striker isn't real deep for sure. Oh, Shotzi for sure. Shotzi for sure. Although, Shotzi has a way higher top end, and I think even if you don't have really nice stuff, she's got a better sub than Acromella too. So I think Shotzi all the way. What am I doing? Submission gems. Started talking and I forgot what I was doing. IOW Becky's okay, Freak. Not into 6-star land, but previous to 6-star, she's okay. Really kind of board dependent. You can get in trouble sometimes and take a lot of damage, but the power gems are nice when they get out and things work out. If that makes sense. It's going to be really interesting how I try and evaluate when I have nothing to make people better on this account. It's going to probably get really interesting. That's when I think this will be really fun and probably useful for people. Like, for a lot of... Oh, no! We had it one until that sub. I got to redo it. Dang it. Dang you, Asuka. No one is ready. The toughest match of my life. Right here. I can't use props. I can't use trainers. I don't want to spend the TP. Oh my gosh, that makes all the difference though. No, we can do it without it. We're gonna need the TP. We can do it without it. We can do this. Just need to get lucky. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah.
Scuff streamer, find stream deck in middle of stream. I mean, it depends what you have. Which live. And it also depends what you have for each of them. So, Becky is the worst on the list. In my opinion. We're going to find out, Twitch Lobster. It's going to be a great question on what I focus on first. Honestly, depends how hard Showdown coins are to get, because Trickster Hogan is calling my name for the coach ability. So we'll have to see. We'll see once I unlock Showdown and see if I can actually earn any currency during the week. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to earn much currency in events, because I have nobody good yet. We'll see how it goes. I really don't know yet, Twitch Lobster. Yeah, I don't know. Note, Showdown coins are tough. Thanks for the good news, Jabroni, you angel of death. What? Early Showdown shop is not so great? Dang it! Son of a monkey's uncle. That's not what I wanted to hear. That was a big $12.99 damage we did there. Yeet. Oh, she's got her sub coming up. Oh no. Big. Oh, come on. Really? Really? You're gonna 30 gem cascade and take all my life? I have not heard anything, McLovin. But to be fair, I haven't looked. I would have thinked. I would have thought one of the champion streamers that do the official thing would have any of your information like that. Those are the people you want. Not this guy. You don't want the guy who no longer reads blogs at all. Like, and I'm not talking about on their channel, I'm talking about at all. No, I'm an official CC. I just legitimately... How do I say this properly? I mean this in the nicest way possible. I don't care about the blog. Like, I don't actually care what it says. I wait for the event to go live. Then I glance at the blog. In particular, I look at the CSS to make sure all of them are showing in the game or not. And then I just play the event, and that's it, right? Like, I don't spend any time worrying about it. I don't think about it ahead of time, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. And if you do not have the CSS, you can't get any extra milestones without dropping money. So there's nothing to plan for. There's nothing to think about. All there is to do is play, use what they say you use, get the points that are there, and then that's it. You're usually done playing. Usually you don't get any more milestones unless, barring the fact unless you're going to spend. So I don't really see the point in me going to the blog when typically what it does, it's either right and then I know what's in the game, or it's wrong and then I tend to get mad. So I just skip the getting mad part now, and I don't read the blog at all. I can wait till it's in the game. There is nothing... Knowing the stuff ahead of time doesn't change a single thing for me. Hey, Top Food, how are you? It is fun. So, honestly, yeah. While I'm still an official content creator, I have no desire currently to stream on the official page, or and I also, the blogs don't do anything for me. Neither does early info. So I stay away from it because I don't care, if that makes sense. What's that, Alan? What are we talking about? Right, Tino? Well, that sucks, Top Food. I hope it's a good, the bowling ball you want. Works well. Fits your hand nicely. I was getting pissed all the time. Like, really, I was just getting mad all the time, McLovin. And life's too short for that crap. I don't think so, Crazy Dina. I spent $140 this month. I don't want to spend anymore. I don't play that much. Really? Like, I've said this a few times. I think I said it yesterday, right? I don't mind spending if I'm playing a lot and having fun, right? Like, because I have my budget for spending, etc. But I mean, I probably play 3 hours a week and can do everything in 3 hours a week. And on the main account, I'm really not having much. Yeah, right, Zandil, like the Rocky event, I had a ton of fun. And I'm really not having a lot of fun on stuff. Boy, did they soup this sub up or what? That did 7K right there. One sub and it's over. All I need to do is get my purple gems filled, which I can't do. That's awesome, Top Food. Congrats. This is the last one I need to win to unlock League 4, Wayne. Yeah, you can see where my health packs are going here. I am now down to 23 because of this fight. I'm trying to save the TP. Tapjoy is smart to do free to play. Am I gonna do Tapjoy? No. I'm not going to do Tapjoy. We're gonna take green, and she's gonna get a green drop anyway. We're losing this one too. Didn't have any of our color, and she's gonna walk right in. Oh, she didn't take her green. Okay. Still don't have our colors. But if she gets the sub full, it's over. So this is a problem. There's her green. Oh, we got purple again. All right. Ayo. That's funny, Top Food. Those are good games, dude. That's 3 good games, though. You're apparently a good bowler. Right on, Tino. Take care. Stipulation store. Triple H. Yeah, most likely the feud ones from the Stip store is the way I'll go first. Which one will depend on who I have. Nice, Top Food. Oh, we need some magic here, guys. We need these 3 random purples to connect. Something. Really bad. That's not enough. Her sub's turn full next turn. It's over again. Another big fat L. Yes. Use the coin ones. You don't get anything. I mean, theoretically, the best way is you use the ones that give you a higher score to get up to the league to get more coins, Zandel. But if you have the coin ones leveled up, you get more coins than if you're in the higher league anyway. The coin ones are the way better play for Showdown. Gosh, Asuka. Probably should have leveled the sub up and just ate the TP. I'm just so worried about the green match for her. Oh. I mean, I'm pretty lucky, Zandel. I have JBL at 6-star silver and Angle at 6-star silver. So, you know. Nice little cascade. No, I don't. I just do it for the moment contest. So I do it twice a week, 2 days a week. And I just auto it. I don't care about it. It's not worth the time for me. I'll have to start doing it on this account. Here we go. Come on, baby. Much better. Much, much better. No, take your green matches. When you're kicking out. We're doing okay. Ish. We're gonna save this sub for a second. Need to do more damage still. Now we're gonna win next turn. Should not have said that. She'll probably get some kind of ungodly cascade on a 3-match. Come on. Don't kick out. Yeah. League 4. Gotcha, jabroni. That fight sucked. Yeet. I keep, like, going to click the event button that doesn't exist. There we go. Give me that MP trainer. Black MP is mine. Entourage is mine. Oh, moments and loadouts are mine. Oh. Buy this league offer. What are they? Bruh. If you're watching this and you're a free-to-play, or not a free-to-play, a new player, don't buy this. It's a ripoff. What the heck, Scopely? Come on. You want people to keep playing the game? Literally, if I bought this and then in a week I knew I'm League 7 and I'm seeing what I'm getting in key pulls, I'm gonna feel cheated and scammed. Like, come on. What? Be better. Anyway. Moments. I guess if you're watching this and you're a new player, you probably have no idea what moments are, huh, guys? Warhammer minis. Nice. Basically, in limited situations, they make your characters better, I guess is the best way to explain it. You can get some of them free. Some of them are paid. We'll get into this much more at a later date. For now, if you get moments, don't worry about level them up. Don't level them up. Hold off. Like, if you're in a lower league and stuff, don't even worry about your moments. Acquire them if you can for free, but don't go out of your way to get them. Let's just trying to get rid of the stupid dots. Some of them you probably will never be able to get again as well. So, you know. Yeah, Twitch Lobster. No 33 spec because there's no reliable way on turn 1 to ensure that Braun breaks 15 reds. If Braun could reliably break 15 reds and have the buff, still, Braun would be insane with the Cody plate. Okay. League 4, guys. We're almost to a faction. What do we got to do? This is I can't do till reset. We got to do the road. And the Women's Evolution Tour Chapter 3. Upgrade 3 superstars to 2-star silver. We have to complete European Tour London. Win 3 battles of Dead Man's Daily hard mode. Obtain 1 showdown victory. I have showdown now. Uh-oh. Bruh. I can't beat any of them. Don't have the coin to be refreshing. I kind of want to... I can't just hit the refresh button. This is weird. I guess I'll have to wait for it to change. Oh, TP, mana from heaven. It is lower. That TP is clutch. And not real exciting. Twitch Lobster? You mean this roster? Question mark? It's not real great yet. Do we even have the tokens to take stuff up? Enhance? Hello? Game? I guess we do. And we need somebody at silver for the thingamajig. If this is Striker Bray, he will be useful up to gold. Yeah, chapter 3 is probably going to be tough, right? We have Entourage now, so if you're watching this, Woods is a trainer. At these talent points, right now he's low, he increases MP gain. So we're definitely going to want to put resources into Woods. He's a decent fighter early on. We want to make sure we get to 1,000. Boy, that uses all of our TP too, huh? Yes! Yes! Yes, Top Food! Thank you for the sub! Appreciate that, Top Food. Interesting. I have some red TP. Oh, it's not quite 1,000. I don't even know if I'm using him on anyone yet. Let me look at the requirements again here. Let's be smart about this before I just go crazy. Any superstar to 50, that's easy. That's going to be the Drew. This is going to be hard. We need somebody terrible to show up. This isn't hard. This is the road tour won't be hard with Drew. The women's one is going to be hard, chapter 3. Which is what Jabroni was saying. Yes, I can use him on Drew. You are correct, sir. You're very correct. Yeah, I guess we bite the bullet on stuff. See if we can get her leveled up. I think I'm going to run out of purple TP if I'm honest. What is the 5th of November? Remember the 5th of November. It's Double D Day. You never want a Double D. It's Double Dipping Day. But Mr. Merrick's, in a video, misspoke when he was trying to say double dipping. This might have said double dicking. Might have. Yeah, Mule. On Merrick's, my main account, I did a 55 key pull today. I pulled Butch, Lawler, Steele, Kofi, and Woods. I had it completely covered. So it's remember the 5th of November. Yes, it is, Top Food. Yes, it is. Later, Mr. Bungle. Take care, bud. I gotta farm up that purple TP though. We can't take Steph up without it. We also have to do Dead Man Daily. Oh. Let's get some coin. Eh. 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 It's quiet? That's because I'm thinking. Sorry. You should never not be talking as a streamer. I'm reading what people are saying and then, like, thinking. And I just, like, completely went into La La Land. I'm sorry. Horrible streamer. Horrible streamer. I was reading what Jabroni said. And Eagle said. I don't have tour perks, the techs. No tour perks, so no, he doesn't start completely loaded. Basically, if it's anything useful, I don't have it. And yes, we can use Drew on Steph for the purple gems, which will be big. Big, biggity. Very big. Bigly. Bigamous. And yes, we do. I think I have hard unlocked now too on the tour for the blue MP, which we need to do as well. The SmackDown, whatever. Maybe I should do that instead of this. That's more important. I have 24 minutes. Although Drew gets it done. I'm assuming you don't have Ali's gear? It really is, Ford. Yeah, I agree, Jabroni. I don't know your whole roster top food, so that's tough. You know what I mean? Right. He's a very useful trainer. He's a very decent fighter, too, even without his strap. Or without his gear. I mean, I'm sorry. I said strap, I meant gear. Well, this is part of the league up. We'll go to SmackDown right after this. Your strikers are met? Then I think you have your answer. He's your best striker. You know what I mean? Like, if he's your best, and I don't think, generally speaking, I feel like this is true. If somebody's your best superstar, and it takes you a very long time to level somebody up, you might as well get somebody there, you know what I mean, and have somebody you can use when you need a 6-star silver and that kind of stuff. I think Ali is decent without his gear, and if he's your best, I don't think you're probably gonna go wrong there. You know, I could be wrong. Also, see what the other guys in the chat think. But I feel like that is probably what I would say. I don't think, you know, it's a bad choice. I think of the characters people have top food, Ali, Rocky 76, and Funk are probably the best in the striker realm, and then Zombie Priest. I'm gonna be honest with you here, though. I feel like Zombie Priest, his power gems get freaking huge, and you don't need a lot of fancy stuff. So I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to say... You saw my Funk builds, right? Funk without a plate still hits for like 8 million. You didn't get Funk? Oh. Okay. Well, never mind. Then don't worry about Funk. Okay, that makes it easier. I would say, unless you're going to be able to get Priest up there, like, really quick, and then see if you like him at 6-star bronze, you're probably better off taking Ali. Probably. But I would also see what other people think. Well, I probably like affiliation straps less than most people. The only time I actually use an affiliation strap is when I need to use the same trainer on multiple people in feud more than once. Like, I'm not talking about one specific feud, but like Santa Hogan, I know I'm gonna use Santa Hogan on 2 people every feud, right? Yeah, Funk's very good, Brother Ray. I was talking about bronze and 8 million. So, yep, that's fair. Do you need him on anyone else, though? Is there anyone else you actually actively need him on? Because if you don't actively need him on 2 people at once, then there's really no reason to affiliate him. He does. Ali does cover Legend, which is very useful. But yes, Priest does cover Zombie and Modern and Priest. There's not likely to be a lot of just Ali requirements for sure. So that's also a valid point. We have had free Priest before. Yep, Showboat, Mutant. Oh, this blue TP is nice. 25. This is kind of a big deal. Oh, kind of a big deal. Nice. Hall of Fame X-Pac is really solid, to be honest. I think he's pretty underrated. I mean, we're just going to take that 5 match. Yeah, if you end up getting that moment from some of the feud milestones and stuff where they give out moments, it like makes his sub even stronger too. He's got a big boy sub, and that moment is solid for him. Also, Hall of Fame X-Pac has a lot. You can build him with a health build. He has a lot of health at 6-star silver. I think I ran into one in feud that had 50 million health plus. Might have been 60. It was 50 or 60 million. It was a lot. That's awesome, Lux. Right on, dude. That's big. That's big, big. Big, big. Now you can do the max boss battles. That's great. You got to be excited about that. Are you guys enjoying this account, by the way? It's cool, right? Because we can still talk about the stuff in the game. Not is anyone like disappointed that I'm playing this today and not my main account? It's kind of fun. Right on, Telvin. So one thing, Lux, even though Gable like isn't fast necessarily, he's gonna win. You know what I mean? Not disappointed at all. Right on, Joseph. Thank you. It's nice to relive the bad days. That's funny, Lobster. That's funny. Oh, goodness. We're gonna take the green, I guess. Sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. My bad, guys. My bad. Yes, text champ, yeah. It's refreshing. Will you edit the stream? So, Ford, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post the stream, the streams on YouTube in their full form. I don't think I'm gonna edit it. If people wanna, because I feel like there is a lot of good discussion that goes on, you know. So I'm not gonna edit it down or anything. What I will do is probably Mondays do the weekly like recap of where the account's at, how it's progressing, hardships I faced, what I'm trying to accomplish, things like that. And then if there's something extra special cool, maybe I'll make a video out of that itself, or maybe I'll clip it out of the stream and just make a short video of that. They can be, Brother Ray. It's random chance, but they can be. Yeah, he helps a bunch, Spider Guard. The portal is a must-have if you're a new player. You gotta definitely gotta access the portal. You're completely accurate about that, Lux. And honestly, defensive is the worst class in general for most bosses. So if you have your heal maxed up and you can heal your team, that's at least something, you know what I mean? Generally, there's very few good defensive options during boss. There's usually one or two that are actually decent, you know? So, Brother Ray, did I answer your question? Tex, I have no idea. To be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea. I've not been following like what's coming. Like, I just play it when it comes out, you know? I'm sorry. This is actually a tougher one. Talent-wise, he's actually got more health than me. Let's go. Drew, we're gonna have to play a little smart here. Get our power gem down. Take a big fat cascade. Did we do 23K? That's what I'm talking about. 23K. Yeah, this is the side node. We're going for it. Oh, he covered up my power gem. Dang you. I wanted that damage. Yes. Mine is 6-star bronze now, Mayo. I'm just waiting for an excuse to make him silver. So, defensive guys that, if you have, and have the tokens, the Hall of Famers, Hall of Fame Triple H and Hall of Fame Angle, pretty solid plays for your defensive guy. I've been pretty happy with JBL. Well, not great or a beater of worlds or anything. Icon JBL, of course, you have to have him. Has been a decent, really decent defensive guy as well for me. I've not been disappointed with it. I feel like maybe I should have saved the finisher. Might have a little bit of trouble getting back to that. I think that maybe was a mistake. Later, Lux. Take care. Thanks for being on, bud. I think I'm gonna leave this alone. Jabroni. I think we're gonna leave that alone. I don't think that side note's for us. Not yet. I don't have the health packs to mess with that. So I think, I mean, I've been streaming more than 2 hours again today. So I think let's see where we're at. We got Woods. When I get purple TP, I can take Steph up. And assuming I can find a showdown win in here. Yeah, yeah. Which is going to be hard. I'll just have to check. This is not... The showdown win's going to be tough. Maybe somebody will attack me? That's not got a good... whatever. And I'll be able to get that showdown win. That's probably going to be the thing that stands in our way. For me. 50 won't be hard. Dead Man's Daily, I'll be able... 9 minutes. Drew's hurt though. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, right, Joseph? Nice, Jabroni. Somebody will show up. Oh, crap. He's cost money to move, huh? 5,000? Heck no. For 1 MP? Raw dog. I mean, I can always lose in Showdown too, right? And then that'll refresh it. Oh, look at that. That was a nice cascade. Right. The HP is a problem. The HP is a real big problem. What color tour do we get tonight? Portal is the same. Let me look real quick. Portal has legit offers like that you guys get. I see the Black Gem Trainer Pack with Shinsuke and Titus and 3 pulls for $10. Skull King Shard Combo, HBK. Oh, Backstage Pass is there. Yeah. 5-star. Whoa, see that would be like, you know, having a 5-star bronze on the right Backstage Pass would probably help a ton for people. I'm not spending that, but yeah, Backstage Pass is there to purchase. So That's what you said at the start of the stream. Did I miss that? I'm sorry, Jabroni. But if you're gonna that's a way better $10 than the trash they're selling new accounts, which is not okay. Should be purple today? Awesome. I'll get the purple TP for Steph for sure. You guys want to see me stream this tomorrow too? If it's Showdown? I mean, no one wants to watch Showdown, right? Midweek Showdown. Yeah, if you're gonna spend, like, the portal is way better than in-game. Always, pretty much. I don't like my gem placement options. Oh, of course, he got a huge cascade. Why wouldn't he? Oh, that's right. ABA has choose moves. He actually was kind of decent when he came out, like, 5 years ago. He was pretty good, actually, wasn't he, when he came out? When he debuted? Yeah, absolutely it is, Ford. Just start you out with 5-star bronzes. If only I listened to people, Jabroni. I would be so much better off in my life in general. Special rules. We're not spending TP. It's no, or no, we're not spending HP packs. It's do it or bust. Oh, what else am I doing? I think tonight. Maybe I'll play a little bit tonight off stream. We'll see, or tomorrow. Oh. I got a decent cascade here. Extra gem Damagio. He's like, I'll see your cascade and raise it back. And let's do dish. Uh-oh. What color is he steal? He steal red? Alright. Oh, his traps are evil. I remember that. His traps will completely F me up. Yeah, no traps. It's only 2, though. Oh, blue is the choose. Yeah. Oh, look at that cascade. I'll take it. I'll take it. Should be able to get back-to-back finish. Oh. I don't think we're gonna keep him down with this. And then we'll try to choose get loaded again if we don't lose. No. Okay, that's fine. What's GCW? No! Oh, come on! Come on, man. Oh, well. I guess on that note, we will end the stream with the big fat L. Anywhere you guys want me to raid in particular? Game changer wrestling death matches? Oh. Not really, jabroni. No. Not really. Raid Merrick's. Eagles. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha, Alan. I don't... If he's on, I don't see him. Well... No problem. Thank you guys for being on. It's very different. It's really weird. It's fun. Twitch Lobster yesterday. So I am tracking. Also, I got a spreadsheet tracking when and how I make the characters, or when and how I get the characters. So thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. So we'll be doing that. I'll be showing that in the recaps. I didn't add anyone new today, did I? Oh, I added Woods. We added Woods. He was for League 4. League 4. So I'll add that to the spreadsheet. And I'll show that on the recaps and stuff, like where I got him, when I got him. Maybe when I actually... I don't know. We'll see what else I end up adding to that. But I'm going to keep a spreadsheet of every character on the roster, how I got it, and when. So... am I gonna do a cash pull when I can? I don't think I have any cash pull options. Maybe if it's a good one, I will. Maybe. Oh, League 4 loot. What do we got here? Added a little bit, not a lot. Okay. Yeah. Don't we get cash when we level up, too? Like, as we level up. Oh, hey, moment coin. 10 health packs. 5 TP. That seems kind of cheap. Yeah, I think we get cash when we level up, right? I'm level 5. I don't know how we see what the rewards are. Apparently, we crash. Well, on that note, the game is saying it's time... What? Did we not crash? What is this doing? Does that button take you to the portal? Or... I don't know what it does. Professor just went live? Okay. On his channel? That'll do, Merrick's. That'll do. Thanks, Mule. Well, anyway, we'll raid Professor. I'm gonna close this window, because it's blinding everyone. And on that terrible note, indeed. Why do I not see it? My stuff always shows up later. Somebody's like, they're live. They just went live. And I'm like, no, they didn't. I don't know. What's his, how do you spell his channel name? Raid B-R-O-F-F? Is it F-F-E-S? How do you spell his channel name? B-R-O... Somebody help me out here. E-S-S, because it's not coming up. Oh, congrats, jabroni! Yeah, but what's the Twitch name? Like, what am I typing in? I'm not seeing it. Let me search a different way. Maybe it'll come up this way. Professor Panda. Oh, it's Professor_G_gaming. There we go. There's also apparently a Professor Panda. Thanks, guys. Don't want to raid the Professor Panda. That could get awkward. The more you know. Thanks for being on again today, guys. Awesome, Telvin. Thank you. Later, Josh. Thanks for being on, bud. League 5. Congrats, Eagles. League 5. No problem, Alan. It's great to have you on. Thank you guys very, very much. Hopefully I'll see you Friday, Top Food. Absolutely, hopefully. So excited. Just can't hide it. Yeah, let me... Tomorrow night bowling? Ah! Well, keep killing it, man. Keep killing the bowling. Thursday night equal wifey night? 2 showdown victories. That's bad news, jabroni. Keep me abreast of the situation. See what I did there? Ah.
What's happening, Ivy? How you doing? Hope you're doing okay this evening.